Obi, a police officer who is underpaid, struggled to provide for his family. Despite this, he continued to manage his life with his wife, Nneka, and their two children, Nkem and Kanu. His wife sold fried yam and plantain to support the family. Nneka was very respectful and supportive of her husband, and Obi loved her dearly for all her support and understanding. One day, Nneka's husband's colleague wife, Abosede, drove by in a luxurious car and saw Nneka looking tattered and unkempt as she sold her fried yam and plantain. She stopped and shouted, "Nneka!" As soon as Nneka saw her, she felt embarrassed and covered her face in shame. Abosede walked towards her and greeted her. "Good afternoon, Nneka." Nneka reluctantly answered, "Good afternoon, Abosede." They chatted, with Abosede bragging about how wealthy her husband was and how he spoiled her with gifts. Nneka felt so sad, knowing that her husband did the same job, but they were living in poverty. In the evening, after Nneka had finished selling for the day, she went home with anger all over her. Obi noticed her countenance and asked, "Nneka, my dear wife, is everything okay?" With a very angry voice, Nneka replied, "You useless, good-for-nothing man. Your mates are out there living a good life and taking good care of their families. But all you do is come home with nothing and yet expect me to prepare your food and sleep with me. Shameless man." She hissed and walked away. Obi was shocked to see his once loving, caring, and understanding wife suddenly change. Later that night, Obi could not sleep. He was pondering over his life and cried like a baby. Not because of the insult from Nneka, his wife, but because of how his life had turned out. In the morning, Obi decided to join his colleagues in collecting bribes from the public. On their way to the place where they did stop and search, Obi saw Nneka walking alongside a wealthy man, holding each other's hands. Obi was furious. He approached them and shouted, "Nneka, who is this man? And where are my kids?" The man named Kunle asked Nneka, "Who is this man to you?" Nneka replied, "He is one of my neighbors. Please let us go, Kunle." Kunle believed in Nneka, and they both entered Kunle's car. Obi was about to do something nasty, but changed his mind and walked away shamefully as his colleagues laughed at him. That day, Obi did not join his colleagues in collecting bribes, but decided to stay away. Nneka later left Obi to live with the rich man, Kunle. Obi was left with the two kids, not knowing who would help him look after them. One day, while on duty, Obi saw two big bags by the roadside. He opened the bags and found them full of dollars. He was shocked as he had never seen such an amount of money before. Obi carefully took the money and considered starting a good life, but felt uncomfortable using the money that did not belong to him. He searched the bags and found a wallet with a name, phone number, and address. He called the number, and a woman named Abike answered. Obi told her about the money and asked if it belonged to her. With excitement, Abike shouted in pain and stammering, Yes, sir, the money is mine," and explained she had been attacked by gunmen, shot in the leg, and was undergoing treatment in the hospital. A few days later, Abike visited Obi's station. To her surprise, she recognized the two men who had shot her as Obi's colleagues, Femi and Tolu. As soon as they saw her, they tried to walk away, but Abike had already caught sight of them. She quickly called Obi, and upon his arrival, she narrated how Femi and Tolu had demanded bribes and shot her and her driver when she refused. Obi ran to the DPO's office and narrated everything Abike had told him. The DPO immediately ordered the arrest of Femi and Tolu. They were both arrested and dismissed from the police force. The money was returned to Abike. To Obi's surprise, Abike gave him $50,000 out of the $500 in the bags and offered him a better job with a monthly salary of 300,000 naira compared to the 114,000 naira he used to earn. Abike also provided him with a nice apartment. Obi's life changed for the better. Lesson learned. Obi's journey in the story is a powerful testament to the value of integrity, perseverance, and the strength to uphold one's principles even in the face of adversity and temptation. His steadfast refusal to engage in corrupt practices despite the severe financial and emotional pressures. On the other hand, Ineka's journey in the story serves as a poignant lesson on the impact of societal pressure and the importance of loyalty and understanding within a family. Our initial support and love for Obi demonstrate the strength of partnership and resilience in tough times. However, our eventual succumbing to societal comparisons and material envy highlights the danger of losing sight of core values and the harm it can bring to relationships. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing tales from around the world. See you next time.